today I am the moderator of this presentation too, and we would like to discuss about the application of the ethical theory with the content cybercrime. So let me have an introduction with the cybercrime. So actually cybercrime is the crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking, phishing, and also spamming, or is used as a tool to commit an offense such as child pornography and also hate crimes. Cybercrime may use computer technology to access into a personal information, business trade secrets, or use the internet for exploitative or malicious purposes. So to have more understanding regarding cybercrime, we invite the first speaker, named Chong Yang, and to have an explanation regarding ransomware. As you guys know that this ransomware is created in 1988. Sorry.
So, alright. So basically, ransomware is just a form of malware that will encrypt all your computer files, and also the software will also ask for some money.
So what ethical theory that can apply in this ransomware?
I think it's theological theory, because we learned that we should treat everyone fairly, and also should not treat them as ends in themselves. The victims are not our tools to make money, or get rich. Okay, so for example, the WannaCry virus. The virus just asks for $300 in first 3 days. I remember, and $600 for 7 days. And if the victims do not pay, and you delete all your computer files up.
I agree with you. And I will invite the next speaker, named Alfred, to have an explanation regarding data breach.
So data breach was an individual or a company accidentally leak out their important file.
Okay, what ethical issue that involved in this particular cybercrime?
So I think in this cybercrime, I can use the technological theories, because technological theories tell us that we have the duty to make sure the things happen. So, example, like if I'm the company of that, I'm the IT administrator of that company, I have the duty to make sure that the data breach incident was not happen on our company.
It's interesting. And move on to the next speaker, named Lim Shen Wei. And as we all know that cyberbullying is a hot issue today, and what say you with the meaning of cyberbullying?
So cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phone, computers, and tablets. Cyberbullying can occur through SMS, text, and apps, or online in social media, forum, or gaming, where people can view, participate in, or share content.
So what ethical issue that can apply in this cyberbullying?
I think it's utilitarianism, because the end result of a specific action will gain happiness and less unhappiness is how utilitarianism considers that action is ethical. However, cyberbullying does not cause any happiness in the end result, but mostly on unhappiness to the victim, which is against the rules of utilitarianism.
So move on to the next speaker, and named Gotanji. So what does it mean with piracy? Piracy also known as cyber squatting and also known as intellectual property. So what's it?
So piracy is an action that will simply copy the copyright product from the developer, but they did not get the output. And it is illegal duplications. So they got 4 intellectual property to avoid the piracy. The first is the trade secret and the trademarks and copyrights and the patents. They are functions to avoid the piracy.
So what ethical issues in the ethical theory in this particular cybercrime?
Theological theories in this piracy. We have
moral duties to do the right things and duties not to do the wrong things.
Okay, I agree with that. So we move on to the last speaker, Mr. Koputong. So as you all know that hacking is a hot issue and it is a common cybercrime that violates personal privacy. So what is the meaning of hacking?
So the hacking generally refers to the unauthorized intrusion into a computer and a network. The person engaged in hacking activity is known as hacker. This hacker may alter system to or security filters to accomplish a goal that differs from the original purpose of the system. Hacking can also refer to non-malicious activities, usually involving unusual or impulsive alterations to increment of process.
So what ethical theory that can apply in this hacking?
I think the hacking can apply utilitarian theories. So as you guys know, utilitarian theories does not care whether the purpose of the act is noble, or does it care whether the means used are justified, and everything is done with consequences. Utilitarian does not seem to excuse hacking, especially certain hacking behaviors, when they cause positive benefits. Utilitarian even recognizes the moral values of these behaviors. So the white hat hacker applied to utilitarian because a white hat hacker who discovered a security vulnerability would discuss the vulnerability to developers, allowing him to patch their product and enforce their security before the product is destroyed. This helps many parties will not be harmed, happier, and get more benefits. But the bear hacking is the only variant of hacking studied unethical in terms of utilitarian because it seems to maximize the path inflicted on other parties. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Koputong. So in my hand, I have an add-on question to all my members, and the first question to Mr. Choi Liang is, what should you do or what should not do when you are infected with the ransomware or prevent the ransomware?
Okay, when you want to prevent the ransomware, what we should do is always do backup on your files, maybe to the iCloud, Google Drive, or those online storage. Also, we should always use the security software like FA and also others. Okay, talking about what we should not do is we should not pay the ransom because it will not guarantee you to get back your files, and you only found the hackers, and that's all.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Choi Liang. And move on to the next speaker, in our face. So I have a question. So if you are proprietor of a IT company, your company confidential exposed. So what should you do? What action should you take with this?
So first of all, I will starting to find the problem first, because what that cause this data breach happens. And second of all, I will solve this problem with my IT department together to solve this problem. And third, when we finishing solving this data breach problem, we will make sure update our system and make sure that the same data breach things won't happen again.
Thank you, Mr. Munafik. And next is Lim Shun Wei, and I have a question. So as a parent, so what should you do when your children or your children facing this online cyberbullying?
So I will encourage my child not to respond to cyberbullying, because doing so just fuel the fire and make the situation worse. But to keep the threatening message, picture and text as best can be used as advice with the police parents. They may want to take a save and print screenshot of this to have for the future. That's all.
And Butonji, so I have a question. So can you state one real life case regarding this piracy?
So the The regular case IC is what guys call just the decrypted relative pirate bay. It is a software that allows the people to free download the copyright product because it is illegal duplications and because of the copyright infringement and he need to get the judgment and he need to pay about 4.2 million and he need to go into the jail. So that's all.
So for the last speaker, Mr. Kowono. So what is the principle of hacker ethics?
So the hacker think that all information should be free. The hacker believes that information as a network resource should be free. Having knowledge of all information is the right of everyone. Anyone can obtain information equally without being restricted. Everyone who wants to search and get information is you can really get any information you want on the internet without paying for it.
So thank you, Mr. Kowono. So in conclusion, thanks for my group member to sharing up their information regarding this cybercrime. So in this current generation, cybercrime happens everywhere. So everybody will need to have precautions to avoid being victims in each cybercrime that they mentioned just now. That's all.